I was the kind of kid that hung around with adults more than with peers. In primary school, I would stay after class to help teachers. In high school, I would run and work out with the coaches, chatting as we jogged together. At family gatherings, I would often find myself sitting around the table with my aunts and uncles and just listening. Fast forward some years when I meet Kay Jorgensen, 30 years my senior. I was 36 when we founded Faithful Fools, and Kay was 66. I would often reflect on the universe's ingenuity of this age span, the extreme differences of our life experiences, together with my younger energy and her more seasoned wisdom of life, were a great gift that wove the foundation of the work we did together. In the early days of the Fools, I would find myself sitting in circles of people who were musicians and artists, ministers, social workers, playwriters, professors, lawyers, dancers, clowns, all about 20 or 30 years older than me, and all activists in their own right, many from this congregation. We would gather together and imagine ways to work together for this better world and more just society we so often speak of. Though once again it seemed I was the kid in the room, I felt privileged to be learning and having my view of the world and life itself be enlarged by the creative and wise people I was sitting with. Beyond being inspired by the fullness of commitment and creative energy of the people around me, I was inspired by the life they moved with. I had an opportunity to also hear conversations and comments about what people were experiencing as their lives and years evolved. Many would speak of some of the more familiar experiences that come as years seem to pass so quickly. Some felt acutely the shift of their energy, their minds feeling less sharp. Some were grappling with physical ailments that became more constant companions. Some were a bit disillusioned by the ideas they had about where they would be at this age, more financially and/or self-secure. I would hear some speak of how they didn't recognize the face they saw when they looked in the mirror. It was incongruous with the experience they had of their inner self. Though many in the circle were of similar ages and shared some similar experiences that come with aging, each was unique in how they approached the evolution of being in a finite body and living with infinite variables. I was seeing what the Buddhist wisdom tells us. Suffering comes with how we are relating to something. I began to see that aging and one's relationship to it was shaped by personality, life experiences, feelings of gratitude and fulfillment, or the complex and ever-chasing thoughts of not feeling satisfied or seen or loved or accomplished, and life seemed to be running out. I know that as I spent time with these elders, I wondered, how would I be? How will I relate to growing older? Will I grieve the losses of abilities that once just seemed to be automatic? Will I even reach the age of 66 or 75 or 80? None of this do I really have answers to. I already notice when I look in the mirror, I see arriving the face of my dad's eldest sister, Aunt Barb, or my grandmother's face, Grandma Katie. But I don't find that I'm frightened, but rather still curious about what each new year will bring. I find my attention more on the desire to live with meaning, to keep on learning, and to live with the wise attitude Kay shared with me before she died. Just meet each thing as it comes.